Alright, hey, welcome to another video. I'm trying to make these daily, because right now I have the time to make these. So, make sure, like I'm trying to do at the start of all these videos. Excuse me, I'm always getting dysphagia, but a little bit of coughing in here in the throat. But anyways, um, yeah, I'm my friend just recently picked this game up too, so I thought maybe, and in a way, I'd be helping him as well. But anyways, at the beginning of these videos, I like to say, hey, it would be probably good to use an AI assistant to summarize the video. So if you have Monica or Harp AI or something along those lines, you'll see an additional button. It's an extension. You'll see a little button that'll just summarize the salient points. So like long videos, which this will be a long video. There's never going to be short videos of what I'm doing live. But or really probably any of my videos, and it's just kind of like it's they don't go together, right? X4 short doesn't really kind of do it justice. So I just saw a review that a guy got, and it kind of tripped me out because the guy received the game for free from Ubisoft and was giving a review on it, and a lot of the stuff that he brought up it just made me go, well, I might as well. I was literally at my game paused, as I was making something to eat, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Some of the points where I can understand, but some of them I think are based off of just simply the sheer learning curve that this game has, right? I do agree it does take a lot of time to understand. There's so many different elements that are at play, and because of that, I think there's like a certain respect that it has to be given for the fact that because there's so much going on and it's a real economy with probably thousands of ships out there doing things and so much going on underneath the hood that I've never seen in any game ever. That incorporating other elements like landing on a planet just doesn't. That's not the game. We're not playing terraformers or Planet Crafter or something. This is or No Man's Sky. This is infinitely more complex. It's just nuts when you try to compare it to those games. And if you were to throw that other variable of going to a planet and what that may or may not entail would be trippy as can be. One thing I do agree with is I think it would be cool to see a mission board. But anybody who's played this game also knows too that when you reach a certain point of faction rep, they will have it is possible to go into your mission manager and be uh let's go like mission offers. So like this wasn't kind of touched on. These are kind of boards, right? And see, this is like if you didn't know this, you wouldn't. Okay, that sucks. But if you go to say the Terrans, if I were to activate this, I would go to her and then unlock the ability to partake in this faction's operations, so to speak. So in their thing, the Terrans they're all about getting rid of the Xenon, right? And right now, in the Holy Order, it's it's a civil war basically. So you can insert yourself there, or maybe you want to insert yourself them fighting the Argons, which are basically humans, faction humans, or the Argon versus the Xenon, or the Argon fighting. It's just the reverse, right? Or you can just do whatever the hell you want, right? That's what this game's all about. Now, the voice acting, I think, is not AI driven. I mean, this game's been too like long in the making. I just think it's taken for granted that you don't have that with space slugs. It's like, yeah, I just don't know how to put it. It's Of course it's not going to be. I mean, how are you going to have? Because quite literally, like let's look at my guy alone. I have 2,000 people employed almost. What am I? Is it realistic to expect them to have hundreds of voice actors voicing these lines and stuff, or repeated people but different looks or whatever? It's because you can literally just pull up that entire thing. So if I go down here, I can go to personnel management, and these are each an individual person. And it's not showing their picture for some of them, but I can just in real time open a comms channel to them. My has it. There he is. I just called him up, right? And I could call up any of those dudes. That is what's impressive, right? And I could even filter it. I could be like, hey, I want to see all the captains in my fleet, the best captains right here. No, he's not, actually. Yeah, no, that's not right. Okay, so it is throwing it in there, but it's going by pages. Like, it's pretty tripped out, man. Oh, just in-depth detail this is. Like, I can go in and I can see this guy's stats. And as your empire grows, this is just I'm just a chump, right? The factions have probably tens of thousands of people working for him. And they all have names and they're all being simulated, so it's pretty insane when you think about it. They're gaining experience based on what they're doing and or not doing or whatever, I mean, it's very, very trippy. Anyways, so now that I've kind of gone into that, let's talk about the UI. There's no way around it. You could not have this game and not have this UI, right? There's just too much going on, right? So for me, it's intuitive now that I've dumped an insane amount of hours into it. I can see the beauty that's there in a way, kind of in what they've done. They've done their best to give you all the tools you need here with clicks, but you gotta find it, right? Like, it's not holding your hand mode, right? This is like Dark Souls, right? Like the Dark Souls of space sims. You need to learn what these buttons do, and the only way to do that is not to blame the developer. It's just to figure it out, right? Because they're there for a reason. Trust me, this has been streamlined over time. Everybody, when I remember, it was my first foray when I first picked up X4. I remember people saying that from veterans of the series, that it said, don't get the game right away, let it mature. And I'm like, what? Okay. And then I understood what they meant, because it took arguably almost up to now for the developers to be able to take all the information they've been getting from players and fine-tune at least the chessboard that is the game when you first start, right? Meaning they had to make sure certain factions weren't getting over time, not only in the beginning of the game, but mid-game and end-game, wouldn't have a propensity to always go one direction, right? And there's still some issues with that, which is what I'm right now in the middle of trying to correct. Sometimes you need to insert yourself into the equation to deal with it, and we'll be talking about that in a second. I've talked about it in the previous videos because I'm still in the middle of doing it. And is ship actually damaged? No, the station is. Okay. Yeah, and I don't have all the map unlocked at all, like, but it's huge. It's just mind-numbingly massive, and it's crazy to think that in every one of these sectors there's stuff going on. Dudes trading, stations, missions that are available. Like, I saw the guy complaining, like, why do I need to go up to a station and do a signal leak? Why can't this dude contact me from here? Well, guess what? They do. You absolutely will get calls when you're out in your ship for a story mission. There's a couple of major story arcs in the game, and that may involve the opening of a gate that's been shut down, to your player HQ, the guy there, the scientist, different things that pop up, to your the head of your kind of spy division. Once you get to a certain point, you've done one storyline, you'll get this guy that works at your base who's basically like a spy, and he'll have different things to interact with different factions, and the decisions that are made in this are huge. So it's not like there is no way to find a mission. You literally can do it right here, anywhere as you're at. You don't have to go to a station, but certain stations are going to have dudes who are going to offer unique pre-RNG generated missions, but that again is just based on what's going on. And of course, it's not like the black marketeers are going to be like saying, "Hey man, here I am, check me out." They're going to make it hard to find them, right? They're criminals. They're not, the trade guild trying to get your attention. So, anyways, talking about balance, they do still have an issue, and it's always going to be right here. I made this when I first started doing the game. I said, watch this area, because if the Xenon take this area, it's an indication that it's been a chain reaction event. So I thought Wretched Skies had been taken out when I saw that the Xenon had captured Wretched Skies 4, Family Sin, Family Crit, Rise Defense. I don't even know what they got left. I just know that they're in a pretty bad way. The Zyark Patriarchy, I think, is so far from what I can see, has a system left, right? So I basically got in here right at the right time. I may actually throw down a defensive gate. I know there's a gate between these two right here. I may throw a few defensive platforms down to just try to stem and give them a chance to get back on their feet. Because, man, I just took this station out and they've already rebuilt. So their infrastructure, see, it's kind of a snowball effect, right? So it's kind of like if you had a space heater, right? Like, okay, it would be cool if that snowball and you're trying to melt it. Yeah, you would have had no problem melting it if you stopped it before it got too far down the mountain and, put your space heater in front of it or whatever. I'm trying to think of an analogy, but once the Xenons start building infrastructure and really moving, it's almost like a tidal wave, like a tsunami coming at you. Like, it's going to be brutally hard to put them back into check, right? Because you don't want, it's a weird balancing act. You don't want, when you're fighting the Xenon, you don't want to expend too many of your resources. That's why the Asgard, I call it the Window Licker crew, because I was pissed the other day. The captain's just complete moron AI. If you tell him to attack something, he's like, main battery, most powerful weapon in the game. Why would I use that when I'm attacking something? It's just utterly retarded. He'll fly right over the stations, getting right into the battery range of Xenon stations, which can actually destroy an Asgard ship, and it's just utterly ridiculous. Now, if you want to capture this ship, the Asgard, get Cradle of Humanity. I don't believe you can get the ship otherwise. Maybe you can. I don't know. I've always I've always picked it up. But you can see I'm kind of already in the process. So I found out that the Earl King that you will get from the Tides of Avarice expansion, you have to kind of jack it, steal it. It's going to be at what was that? It was up here. Oh, I don't know. I'm having an issue finding it. I think it's in this sector. It's the Vigor Keepsake. So it'll be a mission, and it is, you pop into the system, and a lot of people are going to be, there'll be stuff, a lot of crazy weird stuff goes on in this expansion too. It's kind of wild, but one of the things will be, you'll be introduced to the Vigor Syndicate, and this is basically like a junkyard. They capture ships and they keep them here. One of the ships that they're keeping here is a prototype. There's a whole history behind it. It's very, very unique. You also can't build the hard points on the ship, meaning like turrets and its main weapon, I think, unless you find like tech that's unique to the Avarice system. You have to find it in lockboxes, I believe. So it's trippy. But that's not why I got the ship. The reason I picked the ship up is if we look at the crew complement, which is all I'm focusing on. So we have my favorite ship, which is probably one of my favorites, is the where's this one? This is the Sin. So if we look at the information on the Sin, you'll see that it can hold 188. Okay, that sucks. I mean, it's good, but it also sucks if you're trying to take an Asgard, because an Asgard has... Oh, let me see. There's my Earthling. Oh yeah, Window Liquor crew. The Asgard has a crew complement of 360. Okay, so what is that? Why am I tripping over this? I'm tripping because when you try to capture this ship, you're going up against a large complement of troops, and usually the Marines are going to be veteran and elite, which makes it really, really hard. So we're going to do that. You're going to see that in this, because I think it's something very important for all players, even new players, to know to where you can get it, how you can get it, and be able to execute that. Because that was one of the first few things I did, was to try to get enough money to get enough capital, because it's going to cost you a lot of money to do this in the beginning. You know, when you're counting in the thousands. And you're like, man, I need 30,000 to get this new shield or engine upgrade or whatever. Looking at 2 million to just spend on crew alone, you're gonna be like, ugh. But you know, you can do it, and I have guides where you know, I can tell, like, explained where you can get money. I'll just say one word off the bat. I guess it's a minor spoiler, not really. Oh wow, oh, that's not good. Okay, so Hop has pushed the Xenon out of Faulty Logic 1, and they've put a defensive platform somewhere in here. That's why it's tinged purple. Looks like they still have Faulty Logic 7, which is good for them, because, like, well, I'm not surprised. There's minefields all over the place, and yeah. One thing you'll also notice about Xenon space is that it's all got amazing resources, right? Which just, yeah, it makes it so the Xenon are always kind of a threat. But this is trippy. I've seen this before, and I have seen Faulty Logic 7 fall. If this falls, then the Hop will get this, and they'll have secured. They basically have secured their rear flank, the jump gate here, that the Xenon will be coming in. They don't need to maintain as big a presence here. Like, anybody who's played this knows that this is a joke. There's like 3 fighters here, seriously. Usually there would be, like, you know, 6 Odysseus's and like squadrons. I mean, this whole area would be littered with fighters, and they're obviously kicking the living garbage out of the Xenon. So that makes them a potentially dangerous faction. Because they could just, you know, start pushing. I would say it would be really bad if they were able to push into Second Contact 2, or if they push into Pious Mist, but we'll see. Anyways, that's not, I don't really care about that. What I'm looking for is, oh, I was going to show you actually where that ship is. So there's a, if you can kind of see this, it's weird, but when you fly through Faulty Logic, there's going to be a lot of minefields and stuff here, but there's an Odysseus right here. Make sure you don't send a Marine to it. Get out on your spacesuit, scan near the bridge, dock with it. That ship's worth between 7 to 8.5 million, depending on RNG, you know, what turrets are still on the ship, what generators. Yeah, all that'll factor in. But if you can fly that ship, make it back, which is, I'd fly it back. You could just technically, you know, jack it, and then remote sell it from all the way over here to, if you have like a shipyard unlocked, to a shipyard, and you'll make the same amount of money. But I just think that's kind of lame to do. But that would be more than enough to do what I'm about to show you right now. So the next part is you're going to need to capture a ship that will enable you to be able to do what I'm talking about. So you need a ship with a large crew complement. because otherwise, what you're just basically shooting target or launching targets for the Marines to get more experienced at on the Asgard that you'll be attempting to take, which is going to always be right here. The jump gate from Venus into the moon. There's an Asgard always with a huge complement of, ships. Reason being, if you try to jump here and you don't have good, that's another thing you're going to have to do, build rep with the Terrans. Certain point, you'll unlock the ability to have access to the moon sector and the earth sector. Otherwise, you come in here. That's why this fleet's on station, is basically to protect the moon and earth, right? And anybody who tries to come through here is just gonna get like walloped. Like, these are all really good ships. Multiple capital ships, multiple corvette and fighter squadrons, and not to mention the most powerful ship in the game, hands down. So, but I've got good rep with him, and the Urkling is literally dock geared to, I think, but we got enough on the Urk to, his complement is 329, so he could deploy a lot of Marines, surprisingly. So, basically what I'll be doing is like this, and confirming that. And now I'll be doing a boarding operation with him against the Asgard, because what's happened is that it's so bad now that I need another Asgard with me. I need 2 Asgards to deal with the current situation, because as I push through sectors and then I'm freeing them up, the Xenon are right behind me rebuilding. It's just utterly ridiculous. Now, if I keep spending probably hours and hours and hours of game time playing, I could just keep whittling their resource generating ability, but I think I'm right at the tip point. That's why I want to bring another Asgard in, because he could start hammering. Even though they're not really good, I could put them to patrol gate, say, and maybe a couple ships with them that are expendable. I don't care about them too much, and just have them focus on killing mining ships, right? And then I just deal with platforms. But anyways, here's what you do. So you will go, when I did it, you just build up a rep with Hop. It's very, very easy to do. Go station to station to station, wait there for a few seconds, give it like 30 seconds to a minute. You're gonna maybe see a red transport pop up, and it'll go wah, 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 and you may or may not hear the station commander say, or stop that criminal or whatever. Target it, shoot it. Be careful that you don't hit any other drivers around him, like shuttles right around him. You shoot him, you're gonna probably get a point. It'll take a while, and then you get a communication from the station saying, hey, thanks for your help. Boom, rep goes up a little. You keep doing that, you just go station to station to station. There's lots of stations. Just do a circuit and keep going around, right? And you'll be at 15 in no time, which gives you access to military grade stuff. And what you're going to want to do is buy this ship right here if you can. And it's going to cost, like, I'm not trying to downplay that. Whoops, XL, it's an XL size ship. Oh no. Yeah, oh god, this is taking me back. Was it the Atlas? Yeah, no, it wasn't this one. Yeah, that one. There we go. So this ship, so you're gonna have to do a little additional farming, right? Because even with a low preset, you're looking at 16 million. That's just basic engines, everything. That's all you need though. But you're gonna need a full crew complement, so let's factor that in. So you could see he's got 258. That was the best that I could find at the time. And you're just gonna basically launch all these dudes as Marines at the Asgard and wash, rinse, repeat, and whittle them down. And it's gonna take you probably 4 or 5 attempts. Like, it sucks. And then when I was done, I just sold the ship because I don't really use auxiliary ships, which might be stupid, but that's just how I roll. But you can see how much the crewmen cost. Kind of keep this in play when I'm telling you that you're going to have to replace them maybe literally like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 times. So this is gonna cost you almost 10 million probably in troops to get that Asgard. But once you have the Asgard, you're gonna have the most powerful ship in the game. It's already fully kitted out with the best everything, I think. Depending on what your turret preferences are, I opt just to let it go with the beam turrets because the beam turrets are really good for anti-fighter defense, and you're arguably using the Asgard for one major purpose. Not only is it extremely tanky, but it's got the most powerful gun in the game, which is the Asgard main battery. Here I can actually kind of show it to you. So if I click on this guy and pretend like I'm gonna upgrade him at the shipyard. Oh, never mind. Oh, because I'm piloting it right now. But basically, yeah, it's this what do they call it? Yeah, the ATF XL main battery gun. That thing is just utterly ridiculous. That's the cannon right there. It's like a dorsal, the length of the ship almost from the front of the bridge. All that, like right here, all the way down is what you're seeing right here. And it shoots out a staggering burst amount of 300. There's nothing in the game that even comes remotely close to this, except maybe Xenon. Maybe you have something like that. I have no idea. Kion emitter. No. That looks pretty scary. Ravager's main battery. Even the Ravager's main battery has nothing on Captain Come Wreck You sauce here. It's just, and you get a chance to see me do that. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. And I'll be playing, and you'll just get a chance to see it. So often I'll go into this view. Yeah, it's pretty, it looks nice, but I'm trying to also visually see where the Xenon are at. So I can see there's a station right there. And you always got to remember you're in a three-dimensional environment, so it could be beneath the ecliptic that you're on. Sometimes you pull away a little, it's easier. We see obviously a jump gate right there. Not seeing anything right away except for that station right there. So it's at my like 3 o'clock. So I go hit F2, it's right there. Ground pause game. Drop the trail drive, engage it. So the one way you can do course correction is easier. Disengage, re-engage right away. You sometimes won't have to go through the warm-up period for the travel drive. Yeah, that's most assuredly I can tell from the look of it, it's a defensive platform. Or like a command and control facility. So I take this out, this sector. Yeah. Oh no, it's a command and control, but it's also a
solar power plant.
A production facility. There's probably batteries here, so I'm kind of being quiet for a second here. I don't know. Oh no. Just wanna. Oh, yep. I knew it. Those you do not want to play with. If you see those guys, take them out. These things will damage your shields. They're probably the only thing that can hurt you, except for capital ships. Looks like I got quite a few of these. Yeah, so now the Winter Liquor crew would be happily just eating these rounds up, going, I don't know what's going on, I'm being shot at. And you're like, dude, seriously? Like, you flew right over the station when it's firing seismic plasma thing rounds at you?
Shield generator.
That's not what I'm trying to shoot, but... Okay. It's not to say that there's not other Xenon gun emplacements. Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, obviously there's gonna be more.
Turret.
You just watch where they're at, shoot them off, and then what I'm trying to get at is this build storage, because I really don't want to have to keep like Uh, they'll just rebuild, and it's just a pain in the ass. Okay, so sometimes seeing where these emplacements are.
Turret.
Take all these, whatever these are, maybe shield generators probably at this point. Oh, they're positron turrets. Okay, so those would be like shooting out little like like a bolter kind of.
Turret.
It's a pretty well established base, because yeah. Okay. Well, that turret's on the other side, so I don't need to worry about that. So right there, I've already eliminated their ability to hurt me, and I know I've dealt already with most of their quick response group, so you know I need to get closer to this build state. What'll happen is supply ships will be coming in. I also need to pay attention if I start getting shot by those flags, because there's probably more placements maybe on the inside here, along the top here. Probably taking shots right now, actually. Oh, those are defense drones at me. Yeah, I feel like, well, I don't know, there's like a positron turret down here shooting me right now. Oh, there's quite a few turrets at me, but that's fine. I'm close enough to just take this guy out. Level throws. Let's destroy this. All that stock, that's a lot of stock, a lot of stuff for the Xenon to just rebuild with. I want to deal with that. It's a lot. Like, that is a lot of stuff. Which they were using to obviously start expansions over there. Then I'm not close enough though to hit supply ships that come in. Get these ones fine. I'm not saying you should ignore even these little bolter PQers, because they could shoot elements off your ship. So while they might not be hurting my main shields, they could be hurting my turrets or shield generators. So basically what I'm going to be aiming here for is, I guess I'll look for the turrets. So obviously we have a turret right there. Beam turrets. Sometimes it's like the deflection, you can't really, if you're too close to it, you won't be able to hit it. Take these out and then we'll take out the command and control center. So that's where all the repair pods and stuff will be coming from. Or defensive drones, which are just annoying.
Turret.
All the lasers right here. Now we got little PQers, pop shots down here. Whatever, I'm just gonna blow this thing up. I'll deal with that issue.
Silver defense drone. Silver power defense drone.
Oh, I didn't hit that guy with these shots. focus on this was. This is like the main hub. You could do this like as the admin center if you had a base. This is like the Xenon equivalent of the admin base. These are the Xenon equivalent of like mega defense platforms, I guess. They also have like other defense platforms that look just like Argons. But if you play this right, like, I mean, just get rid of the big pew-pewers that are shooting the big plasma rounds at you. If you hear a low-pitched, they'll be like, wong, then that's telling you your sensors pick up a ship, right? If you ever hear a deeper sound, it means you've been targeted by a ship of your class size. It's in your weight class. So, or it's a threat to you. So don't ignore that. It probably means a K or an I is coming after you, or more than one maybe. Especially when you first start your assault. Absolutely guarantee if you come in here to fix the problem, so to speak, and deal with the Xenon, expect that you're going to absolutely have multiple Ks show up, and you may have an I just come in as a surprise. Who knows? I didn't have any eyes come after me, but I'm most assuredly, I don't know, I want to say at this point I've destroyed 9 or so Ks. So it's going to happen. You're going to have these dudes. But the good news is you can, with your main battery fully cooled off, it's a little less than half to destroy a K if you hit them with the blast lit off. So it means basically with a full charge you can kill 2 Ks. Even 2 Ks coming right at you, it's like, oh, okay, well, whatever. Don't overheat your gun too, because at least if I had to, I could get a little burst out of the gun. If it's overheated, you won't be able to fire the gun until it's right around there. That's true of like most of the guns in the game. If you overheat the gun, it's going to have to go through a full, almost a full cycle to not be overheated. Now you can see these guys are delivering to the build storage, so you'll see it starting to build up. As I make my way over, destroy this, destroy this, destroy that, destroy this, then I'll sideswipe and just basically sit as close to this thing as I can. So that way I'm able to destroy these infrastructure ships as they come in, which I probably should start doing now. Really need to destroy this thing because that's what's deploying these annoying things. And just their little tiny pew shots are stopping me from going into SATA mode, which is basically accelerates the game by like 5 times speed. Right, you can see some fires. That means it's only got like a few percentage points left, probably health. Probably kill it with the main battery right now. Yeah, there we go. It's dead. Defense drones right now. They may try to rebuild it. I bet you they'll have enough stock on hand in their warehousing and whatever, however this works, but they'll have enough to start rebuilding sections, so you just have to watch that. One good thing is if you're in close like this, watch where your beams are shooting. If they're shooting something that looks like there's nothing there, that's the Xenon building it. It'll look similar to this, like it's being constructed. These things are pretty tough. These will take they're tougher than, ironically, Administrative Center. These things are a joke. Solar panel, that's the Xenon solar array. This is their storage. Those are super weak. Surprisingly, their docks for manufacturing at their shipyards, Morris, are extremely garbage, I guess. So you really don't have to worry about it. That was not, I mean, that's just where you're not, damn it. Basically, wasted my main battery there. And I have to babysit. See, I can't just delegate this to the dude, because the station more than likely has turrets on, I'm gonna guess, this segment part right here. And I just don't trust this guy. He's almost gotten this ship destroyed once because I wasn't paying close enough attention. I delegated to him so I could go off and do other stuff. And he almost managed to get an Asgard destroyed. So, like almost an achievement unlocked. The captain truly, well and truly sucks. Can't really tell. It may have already gotten sucked into the building. That's fine. That'll work out. Be time consuming. Besides this guy, once he's dead, should be able to hop into SETA mode and it'll go literally 5 times faster. Until another fighter comes in and pisses me off. Alright, so let's start that a little. You'll be able to tell when it's getting low, the lights on, it'll start flickering, and eventually they go out, and that's like, 3% or so, 3-4% of life that unit has. Function. You really want to watch those things. It really sucks when they rebuild that thing, because then you start having defense drones come out again. And you're like, oh, come on, seriously? You like destroy the fighter? What? I'm just gonna change this for a second and say attack my current enemy. Now focus on him. So I can have set him with monkeys. And now, oh, that's it. You're real close to me. Smart. These guys are resilient. These PE ships. Of course it'd be another one. Damn it. Bottom turrets are already in them, so. Yeah, see the lights are flickering now. Now sometimes that could, it doesn't mean for sure, but it could possibly mean that there's an arcade coming with them, but he's so slower. will. They'll absolutely be like, oh no, not our single solar plant thing. So mind-numbing. I hate this part. I'm really at the fun part of the game. See, and that's another thing too. Because whatever your mileage may vary, for me, once you hit mid-game, then the game gets fun because you can really focus on starting to really get your empire building going on, and you know, you go from being a schmuck to like a rising power basically. You start forming your own empire and deciding what you're gonna do or how you want to change game world. Build back some resources here. I'm not tempted to just move that. Some more turrets in the top here.
Turret. Turret.
Yeah, the AI captain would just ignore the and go, okay, we're taking damage, I don't understand why. And I flew right over the station. I don't understand how they're hitting us. Yeah, I'm gonna go in all the way. Spot. Just try to pay attention, see if I see any of the nasty shot things coming at me. I'll deal with these infrastructure ships. Start giving them some TLC. Oh man, I don't know what it's got. Better get a couple of some of these guys. Then they're coming in the back. Okay. Okay, I think I'm close up. Especially I can start straightening on this now. Oops. Moving backwards. Really close enough to be hitting these guys. To this ball stretch. Not sure how much more closer. Oh, this is ridiculous.
SV.
I'm like running. There's no way I'm not running to my main battery is not running to this. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like range can be really deceiving, especially with big ships. I need to straighten down a little. Before I do that, I might just hit these. I'm gonna hit the storage here in back because these things, they don't have much health though. Straight my way down, getting closer to that gold storage.
Silver on.
Am I seriously that far from these guys? Like, what's parts had a all this solar here right into probably generating solar cells for these guys. Waiting for the cursor to kind of jump into getting its kind of there we go. No. A little more. There we go. That means it's hitting. I'm also sure it was. Okay, solar rays had it. Just about. Oh man, this is mind numbing. Rebuilding anything. Oh my god, is that. Tell me that's not like something else being built or rebuilt. Sound like. rust into that thing should maybe kill him. Pretty sure those are secondary explosions. Sometimes it'll just be like one explosion. Yeah, okay, if it keeps exploding, it's been one. Buddy, this is not what I want to be doing, but it tells me I'm gonna need another Asgard. I'm not sure if I can even keep ahead of them, man. My only hope is that I'm destroying enough of their ships and the product they're trying to move that making a dent in it and kind of rolling it back. It's kind of frustrating, I'm not gonna lie, when you like I just have freed this sector and it's inevitably gonna be retaken by the Xenon, so it's I also wish you could tell your ship to target like containers. So like all this ore and silicon that's just sitting there, just tell them to shoot it because you can't blow them up. Get my next Asgard. The Earthling's just sitting out there waiting right now. He's got the crew, he's retrofitted. As much as I can. He's got like Terran shields on him and stuff. Really close. I think that might be it. That's it. I just need to make sure, take a look at the station, make sure, yeah, they're rebuilding that dock right there. I can already tell from the way it looks, and that's not it derosing, or however you want to put it, disappearing. It's technically why it's still showing up as a station too. Otherwise it wouldn't have the facility icon there. Straight up. Not sure if that's rebuilding. Yeah, I think it is. But right here is rebuilding. Better look at this. Well, this section most assuredly is, and I think that's their gas storage. That kind of looks like it is. But I know that you can definitely tell that they're trying to rebuild that area right there. that? Okay, behind solar panels. Oh, see how my cursor jumped? I know I'm hitting something. Might just be the commuting. No, see, my lasers are targeting it, so that tells me that there's something at least we can build right here. That's it, the station's done. It literally is gone. Alright, so, but I've not gotten all the command and control here. So there's another freaking defensive platform somewhere as well. That's probably the freaking thing I saw right above me. Crying out loud. That's one thing that it would be nice to see Ubisoft do, would be to... The Terran Intervention Corps was created for this reason. They should be more proactive. Like, if I'm able to identify this, then why are they not able to? And I'm not sure, that might be it right there. Back of the ship, okay. Back. Find whatever this defensive where it's on. And maybe a glimpse of it. That has to be it, right here. So that would be at my high 4 o'clock or so. Pretty soon I am going to start building patrol fleets, just small nemesis squadrons with a mix of like plasma turrets. bolters so they can kind of handle both situations. They're going to be expendable. But my stations are getting there. I'm right at that point where I can start deploying groups like that. So I'm flying alone. Yeah, he's way above the ecliptic too, so like meaning the level that the gates are all placed on. This is straight up to suck. One defensive platform. Yeah. I feel like I should have hatch marks on the little brace going near across the front of the bridge. That'd be kind of cool actually if they had like a system in place like that. Surface of the way on you. At least it's not fully completed yet. I'm being hit by cyclone charges up there again. Get on the overheat there. And from underneath, it's like one battery. Okay.
Turret.
Start to right. Hey, my guild gets smashed in if you want.
Turret.
Yeah. Time to get to work. Station's not something that they threw together. Earlier, and this isn't they had time to do. But God, I am making a little bit of that progress. 100%. Station. Okay. So maybe I can get lucky and just get down here and oh look at that. Okay. Maybe I can get down here, take that station out, check out whatever's going on in this gate. Because I do see some Zyark traders, that's good. I almost want to engage this fleet and take them out, but anyways.
Jump Fleet, family, Zin.
I think I'm making that like I think I just caught it in time to stay ahead of both the Xenon getting to OP and then the Sire being wiped out basically. Still some stores there. Light at the end of this tunnel. I'm still gonna get that other Asgard though, because it would make this so much easier. Actually, I just thought about this. You know, it might be a smarter move is for me to sit there until that building supply storage stuff explodes. I'm pretty sure these containers just blow up after a while. So it's like a new cleanup script kind of thing. The engine. Otherwise, you think about like all these rendered objects just having to sit out here. Hopefully they do, because that's a lot of material just floating around that technically these guys could just come in and pick up. I'm destroying infrastructure ships, so it's not. To see how long it takes. It's constantly trying to grab these because they're basically right on top of my ship. But that's a lot of stuff that I don't want trying to deny the AI. There it goes, yeah. It does blow up, so it behooves you to just sit here and be patient. You can see I'm starting to detonate now. It's too bad they don't have like attack containers. be a really nice. I should see if there's like maybe a mod or something that does that. I'm not using mods currently, but I just can't do it, man. I just can't keep sitting here. This is like watching paint dry, sort of fun. Hey, the K is waiting right there for me. Buddy. Yeah, I'll be there shortly. You just wait. Oh, and I'm gonna go through this gate. Definitely want to engage all these fighters, because that'll definitely put a little hurt on them. You know, it's resources for them to have to make those. It doesn't take me long. I can just fly into like a big mess of these dudes and wreck them. I'm gonna assume the Ks are not cheap to make. Tells me how much. Encyclopedia entry on this guy. Yeah. Look at that, that's ridiculous. It only takes that many energy cells, some ore, and some silicon to make this giant behemoth ship. That's just utterly retarded. I don't think they factor in the turret costs, but if they do, it's pretty stupid. Like, still there. Buddy, I'm coming right over to visit you. Seconds.
Entering system. Family Zin.
Probably get a few shots. Get over here, bound to the other gate that I've not gone through yet. Oh, get over here, destroy the cave, or take out the defensive station there. Come back to this system, go to the other gate that I've not done, and then I'm gonna leave, but I'll take out the defensive station on the way out. Should be, I mean, I don't even care at this point if they capture it, because they're inevitably gonna recapture these areas, but at least I think I've put enough of a dent on their operations that, for crying out loud, they're actually pushing through transports now, so that's exactly what I want to happen, at least for the time being. Maybe I'll just complete that one quest line. There's a quest line to destroy all the Xenon in these certain sectors. I might just do that, I don't know. It would give the upper hand to the Terran, so for sure. Yeah, we got a nice huge fleet to fight here. All I see are lots of resources. To the gate, he's gonna be at, I'll be like right here or something, and he'll be his nose will just be about coming around on me. Let's just glide through here.
Entering system. Wretched skies.
All that ordnance and firepower coming in on this thing to shield. It's like, oh, whatever. Just gonna help even more. I'm hoping that maybe this is indicative of like there's a lot of damaged ships here. Maybe they consolidated their fleets, and I did destroy a shipyard over here in Family Zen. Yeah. Yeah, if I had another ship with me, like the fighters, I don't want to single target them because that's just pain in the ass, so it's kind of what I'm do, attack all fighters first, so they ignore capital ships, unless there's, fighters around it. But if I had another Asgard with me, we'd be able to add, double the firepower to cleaning out these fighters. It would be faster than double the speed because you guys are actually regaining shields back, so you get away from this stuff. Yeah, having two of these LMH has a lot of resources right there. Plugs. get out with having 2 Asgards. It would just, yeah, it would be a lot faster, double the speed. It would just be massive. There's a lot of hulls fighter there. Desire? Yeah, good. Is this area also land? Good. Yeah, just gotta reach through here and double check over at this dude. Might get away, might be able to get away with just giving them commands, so I don't have to sit here doing this back to Empire building. I'm kind of worried that he's just gonna go full on retarded. It'll like remote if I so Zyar Dominion, so he still has his flying compliments above order. So I think that's how you go Sasha bolster, like Zyark, the split. Their ships kind of suck, fucking honest. I think they look really cool. I'm talking about in terms of like they're just like made out of balsa wood, or I don't know what their issue is. They're definitely not balanced to Pyramid, they just gave them an insane amount of ships. With this recent 7.0 update, they got new models, all this cool stuff. I just don't, the split weaponry needs to be, I don't know, their AI or maybe their ship design or how they deploy their fleets or something. It's just, you always get this around the end. It's supposed to be like a warlike race. Besides the Terrans, we can do it in those ships. Again, I don't know, the Argon been in it. So, and Pyramid, I guess everybody's been at war. seconds. Check this place out. It's right back to just kicking names. Still needs mining ships. Looks like I'm hurting on. Still need to get some mineral ships. I want to get it to the point where he's not really importing much of anything. I would guess maybe two more mineral, one gas miner. And then the station will really be churning out. See, the big thing it was costing me money is I was not putting on purpose. I was not putting money into a station building account, and it was, I don't know, like 200 million. This number was about 200 million. But because the station itself makes silicon carbide, metallic microlattice, I just decided that I would assign a trader to the station manager for the station, right? And have him do all the turrets and everything. Because basically this station is now fully turreted up. Like all the turrets are active. I probably will accept that 6 million because in the long run it'll probably just save time. I don't make vehicle oils here. Energy the other three I do. But I'll just accept that estimate. And I'm probably gonna place, that gives me just enough to place 2 large ships. Antigone Republic is my opinion. Oh wow, just cut his ships, two of them sitting here. Wow, fail. Yeah, so I just need a miner and a gas ship. There's like a miner. Let me see if it's a miner and a gas ship. The 2 miners. Still pretty good. How long they've been sitting there? They were sitting there because the station, I'd placed an order for them, and the station just didn't have the resources to really do order. But I still need to at least place one more order for like the gas ship. Maybe I'll do 2 gas ships. Minotaurs, no, gas hopper. Oh, 2 of them are ordered. Short, yeah, see, it'll take them a little while to get all those done. Or get all the shield components for that. And then that station's gonna earn the return on, oh, is that it, basically? Oh, okay. Direct, I guess. Yeah, that's hurt them. I don't care if they rebuild here or here, they've taken a pretty good ass kicking. Throttle. Hopefully kill these guys before I turn the gate. It'll give the Zyark and the Pyramid time to kind of recoup themselves, and it's also, by recouping, they're making a draw. They're going to need imports. The Teladi will be probably sending ships to help them out and stuff, so. But that creates supply and demand, right? That's why I'm here to take the Xenon out. They're not my customers. Right, the Xenon aren't paying me. I look at all these dudes right now as like potential customers. So as soon as I can get my shipyard up and running. Yeah. when I cut thrust, just take care of these guys first. Go in reverse. Shove some more turrets can come. Guys. Kidding. There you go. You definitely stand a chance, buddy. Come on. You got it. I fit. Not my turrets. I'll tell you that much. I don't know one guy. Can you guys manage that or? Send like cargo drones out there to pick them up, bring them over, or... You know you do. Oh no. Yeah, there you go, buddy. You got this. Yeah, just keep shooting that turret. I had interceptors. I could also, that's another thing I'm going to do is my Oscar too, is get like at least 20
Build storage.
fighters. Okay, yeah. So yeah, the Zyark are pushing their food through, so it was a humanitarian or whatever, splitarian.
Entering system. Family Zin. Jump gate. Unknown sector.
Listen, they've got that other sector. It's being contested, so it's a good sign that he's signed towards the same gate. That's actually their,
Ilias. E.
just a transport. Oh, food? Are they, like, literally starving over there? Could be in... Wow. Of course, not a single thank you. Oh, looks like another. Great. So they have like 2 defensive platforms still. And one right over here. And one off to my right. Got any like mining ships just chilling while they're making both of them? Dope. Alright. Pretty soon, all of that money will just be rolling as straight profit. I'm gonna be using it to build storages, or I mean not build storages, but blueprints. Well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna need it for the shipyard blueprint, which is like 100 million or 200 or something epically retarded like that.
Entering system. Family new.
Oh, it's like at least 2 platforms right here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and just cut across because it looks like they actually have 3 defensive platforms here. That's really bad because that's actually bordering on their territory. So, yeah, I'll take these up too.
Non-defense platform.
Damn, they got like 3 defense platforms here, man. What the hell that is? That doesn't look right. Oh, that's a Xenon. Yeah, I was gonna say capital ship coming in on me. Hiding behind the station or something.
Non-defense platform. So much cash tied up in this station. It's insane. I mean, his mining is that's why I said like the full, like the L class at a high grade set is absolutely worth it. They've definitely seen a return on investment easily by now. We were to probably look at the logistics of the station itself. You'll see that nice heartbeat, except for when I'm taking money from them. But you know,
it should always be trending at an upward angle. And the times when it's bounding down is not so sharp, right? That's indicating that I'm doing a pretty, the station manager is doing a pretty good job. I'm reaching a point where he almost doesn't need to almost pay for any resources we brought in. Of course, then I rob him. It's like, dude, I'm doing great. But then he found it right back up, and then just over time this will keep going just like this does. If you do a line from here, you draw a line to here. I mean, that's an upward tick, so from the station. And it's like a lot. That's a lot of credits, man. He's generating a lot of income. Two L sections here though, so it sucks. A bend and then a bend and then one here, so it's like 3 defense things. Uh-oh. It's a capital ship targeting me. Okay. Just in time. One thing I've not seen yet since I've been in my Oscar, but what it will do is it'll deceptively come over the top of you. So you'll think you're all lined up for your shot, just be right in front of the zoom in. They like to have the high ground because their turrets, their weak spot is the top. If you want to look at this guy, look at that. There's like no, if you sit right there with the fighter, you'll be inside his envelope, which means you can just coast with him and you don't need to even have your engines on. And you just go side to side, hit that turret, go to this side, hit that turret, and you hit that engine, and this engine, and then you gotta beware of the little turret right here, which, oh, I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing there. Yep, he's doing the speed thing, see what I was talking about? They like to come in nice and high. Anyways, there's turrets on the sides, and at the very front there's like 4 of them that are target that, I'll target him. Anyways, yeah, they're relatively easy to fight. You just get on their back. Even in a small fighter, it would take time depending on what your main weapon is. Like if you're using like a Mark 1 bolter or pulse gun, have fun. It's gonna be a while. If you've got like a Mark 2 anything, you just blast these turrets off, no problem.
probably go over into their sector just to see if the Xenon a planet of flying, like a defensive ship or a station. Yeah, I'm done after this one. Section set up. So he's over his operating budget right now, which is good. They've actually not planned these, which is surprising. I would have absolutely assumed they would have grabbed one of these already. But that's probably a good sign. I've put enough of a toll on their supply and infrastructure. And that's it'll take them a while, especially when I hit them here in Family Sim. I've not made my mind up about these shipyards, so I might just kneecap them because they're gonna let out and show up. Not to mention there's plenty of other Xenon territories for them to have fun. There's like one over here. They still have the Xenon areas here that are pretty well fortified. This is Faulty Logic's gonna be really hard for Hop to push through that and get to them. Got a lot of resources in here. Yeah, I think they are. Sweet. Oh, seismic guns. I haven't actually shot an H yet, so I don't know how tough they are. I own an H. I found an H and took it from the timeline thing, but I think they're tougher in a K. I'll be wrong. They don't have mean batteries or mean guns. I know that they got the seismic batteries, so never even have me fun there. Oh, in a cave. Okay. It's gonna be fun. I think I'm safe just in case things go catastrophic around here, but I'm pretty sure it'd be no issue. This guy might come in at mine. I'll just kind of put the speeds.
H.
It's first.
K.
The H is making a strong push for.
K. H.
It's oh no. K's gonna make it. Let's drop it.
K.
He's gonna stereotypical when you finally cut through or attempt to cut at like 14 kilometers. Oh no, he's going right in.
M.
That was close. He hasn't even got here yet. His backup's dead and all his fighter escort. Oh. There. Oh my god. Yeah, that was a joke. Okay, so they're definitely not as tough as I did. Okay. laser towers for my guys to fly them. I just fly right in my main battery runs. Yeah, the Xenons are getting my kind of pilots. This thing's just about had it. It's got quite a few. Oh yeah. It's pretty safe, I think. There's only 462 beam turrets, 48 plasma turrets, boatload of Mark III shield generators. This guy's totally fine. But he wasn't for a while. That was the problem. I had a lot of Xenon coming in from up here, and I didn't really have a lot of money at the time. The station was still like getting set up. But this is at this point now. It's been one. Like, good luck. I mean, it could be destroyed. You know, it's not a like a command and control, like a defensive station, but it's got defenses. I might even slap more on like these outside edges, just get a nice, crazy coverage. We have to go in the station planner and make a save for throwing down real quick, easy defensive platforms. But I might just do that with Argon stuff, because that'll be easier to source for the materials. I might just make it plasma and bolters or something like that.
Xenon defense platform.
see those ones on the bottom too, so. Yeah, station's fine. Maybe I guess I could. Oh, no, that's right. I tried to put defensive platforms here, but it was overlapping with the these two pathing areas. It wouldn't let me put a turret on this solar panel. Things pretty well done. These are all bridge defense platforms going down. So. Platform. Looks like it's heading to this area. Never see that gate. Like I know that goes to Zyark land, but there might be a Z9 defense platform. So. Storage window? Oh, no, sure not.
SV.
Oh, wow. I'm not gonna that up. Maybe it's hopefully be dudded before he pulls out of there. Hang on. Just wait a second. Replay checks. Hang on. Oh, okay. Oh, hang on. Wait. It's fun, I promise.
Non-defense platform. SV.
cool looking ship, kinda. Man, this thing is just terrible bad though. Straight up goes rear ending in it too. Your left. Can't get a shot in on me just as I'm about to hit travel drive launch. I mean, seriously. That's what I'm talking about with the sensors in this game. This makes no sense. Like, I can see it out the window. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about, sir. We don't have anything on radar. This massive capital ship with the best sensors ever can't see further than the naked eye can see. Absolutely nonsense to me. What's even better is like when you target him when you can eventually. Like right now I can't even target it. It'll be like unknown station. Like really? Like it's even showing up on my thing as it's seen on defensive platform, but okay. It's like, what if Siri was really dumb, sort of? Is that Siri? I'm afraid there's nothing there. Well, I can see it right out the window.
Xenon defense platform.
It's like knockoff Siri, like Scary or something like that. L-shaped platform, so 5 structures glow. That's great. Awesome. They don't have any turrets. Oh, yeah, they do. Right there on the top. There's like one right there.
Turret.
Like there that won't let me click up for some reason. They got like 3 there. Probably same spot over here. Those are only turrets right there. Turrets on the inside, I guess. Got IMOs.
Non-defense platform.
That's actually a production facility. It's in the solar area right there. Hunter's Island. This is nuts. Oh, more in this area. Oh no, they still had that, that's right. So I thought we moved on those spots.
Unknown station.
This is too much for me, so how do I log here? I'm just afraid of like giving command of the ship to leave the screen. The home is yours. God. Don't worry, bro. Just like walk up here. Like it's not like the whole ship's waiting on you or anything. I'm just waiting for him to call me and ask me what to do.
Entering system. Heretics end.
Yeah, I'm gonna need space, so okay. To do 12 field areas. It's ridiculous. How many
Scenarios. Undamaged singularity engine. Just areas. He really has no idea what to do. Seriously, dude. Assignments, attack. And let's just see how he does. Oh my god. Are you seriously flying right over the station? Alright. It's the pro move. Captain Windowlicker. Yeah, I don't know what he's aiming his gun at. Me? On the map? Looking at him, or? Apparently going with the my engine shoots. Exhaust at the enemy. Funny to watch the AI control these ships and SAT at the same time. They fly right over the base. Like, it means I can't even give him a command to say, like, stand outside range, you know, engage at weapons range. Because then he would only engage the beam, right? Like, that would be a really smart command to be able to issue. Say, okay, whatever your main longest range cannon is, engage it at its max range. That would be outside of the turret's range. But, you know, he's gonna shooting it with the beam. I don't know. At least I'm able to engage SETA. So the station would have been long dead by now. So bad. Oh, dude, why are you turning? What's the purpose? I don't understand. Why does the AI think it needs to take, like, it's on a cruise? Like, wait, hang on, let's fly over it again. I'm not quite sure if we've gone over it enough times. The main battery guys are like, so we're fully charged, we could shoot it and kill it. Yeah, nah, hang on. Hang on a second. We'll try to push it with our exhaust. Alright, that doesn't seem to be working. Let's get our, like, lamest gun batteries to hit it. This is horrible. He's like, let's fly over it and just make sure he doesn't have any batteries up here that can shoot us. There's no reason. They should be standing off. Capital ships, when you order them to attack, should be standing off. Like he's acting like he's a fighter. Pretty brutal. But yeah, I can just say, hey dude, how about you only use attack? Something under the behavior tab. Don't be stupid. I don't have anything. Someone. 3-star pilot. Oh man, that's just horrible. Oh. Go out here and deal with this. Turn. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna rename them. You guys, you've earned the name.
Entering system. Family new.
Sir, there's a cave coming in on us. Turn the engine towards him. It's all exhaust.
platforms.
But what I would point out, so here it goes, yeah, so this station is absolutely profitable now. I mean, there's just the only tweaks, like looking at the logic overview on this, well, the credits, we should do. Oh, no, wrong station. But look at the logic overview on this. Really what I'm looking for is stocks that are low, so he's using a lot of silicon and a lot of ore. So open that up, and do I see the majority of what he's having coming in from being imports, or is it my ships bringing in stuff? And we can see that, only one ship here, there's no ship showing up here. It's not to say that they're not going to bring ore in, but right now the snapshot's looking like we're more inclined on gas, liquid ships, but I need more ore. So if I was to hazard a guess, I don't know. I mean, these are large. Hokkaido is large. Anything over around that mark is a big miner. So would energy cells are seeming like they're holding out the line. I really was doing this so I would provide my own materials for my station, because it was like, seriously, the station's like, probably close to 300 million. Somewhere around there. With all the turrets and all this infrastructure. But right now, yeah, he's needing, and you can get a better look at that, so we can look at economy statistics here. You could also, you could just see, I don't like looking at this, it's kind of a little bit trippy, because here, to me, this is really where you can see, it's always like, I'm gonna use the term again, it's always like a heartbeat, right? And of course there's times when you take the cash from them, but we're now, when this station, like a video back, he was at like 4.5 million. Now we're talking in the tens of millions he's at. So, and that's probably where he's going to be sitting, right? He might get up to, I don't know what the generation would be per hour. I'd have to kind of look at it once he's a little more stabilized, because that trend right here, I'm seeing like a trending spot where it's kind of like here and here, he's purchasing large amounts of mineral ores. So that's just telling me if I can get more ships in there, I'll realize return on investment by not having to pay so much on imports. The station will become more smooth, like a little imports here and there, but not many. Like look at this, we had a small curve going down, and him selling something, but he's still making money. If we look at this, high point here compared to his current high point over here. If you were to draw a line, that's an upward line, so it's a healthy factor that he's doing good. And I've been taking money from him, not that much, but yeah. Just painful to the last super shot of that. Let that blow up, and then I'm not basically sitting the game. Take a break, something else. But this is all I've been doing. Like I had to. And you can see how bad it got. So they've taken back family grid at this station. That's how I was saying it'd almost be nice if there was 2 Asgards, and if I paid really close attention to 2 of them, I can even deploy the other guy behind me, keeping that cleaned up, doing his thing, flying over the station like a moron, whatever, it doesn't matter, at least he's not Asgard there. And then if I needed to, if I noticed like a cave was coming in on, or he's taking damage, I could teleport over to him, deal with it, teleport back to this ship, deal with this, and I could just whittle it down to the point where I could converge my 2 ships
here, and I probably like an Asgard to guard like this jump gate so that they couldn't get through it too well. They'd have a hard time. And as any other Asgard, just do a little bit of cleanup work and be done with it. But unfortunately, actually, you know what? Let me show you. Make sure all the. Maybe it's because I didn't have all the turrets because I have 3 weapon groups assigned. Maybe it's because I just didn't have the main turret. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm pretty sure he can. I mean, he better be able to handle that. That's utterly retarded. Yeah, so I'm going to teleport down here and I'm going to show you how to get the Asgard. I'm going to try one pass at it.
Entering system.
I'll take a
Heretics
break
end.
here. So I don't think I can get to this guy from here. No, I'm going to have to double ranges in that part. So boom. I might be able to get to my station here. Nope. I can probably get to this guy though. Nope. Damn. This guy.
Entering system.
And-
Argon Prime.
Requesting permission to
Make it
dock.
here? It's gonna be
Docking
close.
permission granted.
Oh. And I could teleport to this Earthling. Try to
Entering
take over
system.
another Asgard.
Sol.
Please hold. We will be scanning your
Save some of my sanity.
Entering the moon.
Ship is super crazy, man. Well, I like it's got a command table here. Too bad you can't use it. It's kind of retarded. Alright, so there's the ship we're going
Asgard.
for him. He's always gonna be sitting there hovering around that point. What I should do is actually just go up to him and scan him because I have a police license for the Terrans, so they'll even say, go ahead with your scan, and that way give me an idea how many veteran, and I hope he doesn't have elite Marines because that'll be really, really bad. One, Christ, that's great. This one, that's 2. Okay. Pretty sure this thing's got some crazy shielding though. Well, it's been retrofitted with Terran shields, but it should still be. Oh, 3 engines, okay. Crazy, weird looking ship. So the goal here will be, what I found to be the best way to do this is to actually stop and let him hit you, but make a save before you do it, because you want to turn, you know, we want to disarm these, we want to disarm our turrets for now. But when we launch our boarding pods, we'll turn the turrets on just before we launch them, so that way we pew pew him, it'll piss him off, his guns will be hitting this ship and not paying attention so much to the drones, and hopefully if everything goes well I'll be able to boost away and as much as you can boost in one of these god awful things, and then yeah, and just hope for the best. Otherwise, reload your save, I guess. Good to see him. He's not, oh, yep, he's kind of on the sideways orientation right now. So he's flying up and over the gate. He just patrols around this thing. And as crazy as it sounds, it's just like you have to get lucky with the way the patrol is set up. As crazy as it sounds, you want to be... Stopped a little too soon there. Get a feel for this thing's travel drive. But yeah, you want him to actually hit you. You just don't want to fly in front of him. Like, don't make it so he can Death Star you.
Awaiting orders.
You're killing me right now, man. Killing me seriously. Yeah, just I don't know. Attack objects in this range. suck to spool up. This guy, oh no, that's the dude who'll get me right there.
Asgard.
Will knock me out of travel drive. Just that one fighter group is what's got me kind of a little bit concerned right now. If I can't scan him, he shouldn't care.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me take a look. Works its auto too. So yeah, if I can capture this, I don't know, man. It all depends on what she has apparently. For a crew, kind of want to get under the dorsally section here. Do that freaking word. Pause it. I want to take a look at his crew manifest. Oh no. Oh yeah, this suck. This sucks. Like the big floater, as Charmer would say. Okay, so the elite dude is gonna be like, you know, he might as well be like a dark trooper from Star Wars or whatever. I mean, these guys are out of control. Veterans are really bad too. He's got a really good complement. This isn't gonna be a one go, but I'll launch him once, so you can see what how to do this. So when you have a ship, it's got a. I wouldn't even attempt this without at least a ship that's got a complement of 300 Marines, because they'll just mow your guys down, and all you're going to be doing is literally raising the difficulty of the ship as more and more of those guys get promoted to veteran and or elite. So this first one, I have to make sure that it's not just like written in stone how well your troops are doing. I'm going to lose, I'll tell you that right now. I'm absolutely going to get my rear end handed to me. But how bad I do, it's all just kind of a numbers game. RNG somewhat, you know. Your troops might rally sometimes, depends on the morale and all that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to arm my turrets, as crazy as it sounds, and initiate a boarding operation. So click on my guy, right click on the Asgard, say board. Obviously send all my veterans, which he still outnumbers. This is bad. Now the numbers don't look so bad, right? This is bold BS though, right? The reason I say this is BS is because it's not comparable. It's not taking into account what is comprising that number. So even though, let's say the elite guys literally probably giving them like, I don't know, close to 1,000 of their power, it's insane, or something ridiculous like that. That one elite dude is going to be so hard to kill that he's just going to be sitting in there killing off all my dudes, right? So it's kind of disproportionate. This doesn't even make sense. But it's a good snapshot, I guess. But you also will see at the end of combat, if you're in this screen, they'll say, oh, we failed. But what you want to do is pay attention real close to this number, because right after the combat's done, any troops that are going to get promoted will be promoted, and you'll see this number change. So if you start at 3942 and you just see that after your attack of, 328 Marines, or however many guys, like 328 dudes I'm sending over there. If after 328 dudes get over there, you see that he's now stronger. Uh-oh. I mean, not good, right? So yeah. We're gonna say launch when very strong, otherwise we would have to take out his engines, I think, and destroy like turret batteries and all that stuff. It would reduce the boarding pods as they launch on approach to hit the hull. We're just gonna this is the trick when I'm turning the turrets on, because hopefully it'll start blasting at me instead of them. Again, if you, during this part of the approach phase, lose 20 or more Marines, I'd scrub it. They were me. The next is infiltration. I don't even understand. I think this is just how long it takes them to get to the hull, because nobody's going to shoot them once they're on the hull. And you can kind of picture this as them like setting breaching charges, like trying to burn their way through the hull, cut their way through the hull, whatever. And then there's going to come a point where they'll go
right, situation status, it'll be like, ready to go, status, green. And that's like your cue. Then about 2 minutes or so, they're going to initiate the breach. Then when they have breach, you'll go into the assault phase. And then you just get your ass handed to you. I mean, I've got the numbers in my favor, but he's got way better troops. All I have to do is, I really have to hope all 46 of these veterans make it over there, because they'll be the ones really doing the fighting. These guys are like holding their guns backwards. These are like the battle at Stalingrad sort of troops, where we've given them like, one guy gets the bullets, the other guy gets the rifle sort of thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and get a hard save here. We'll do very strong. Otherwise, you're going to have to damage the hull, for them to get through the hull. And we're not trying to come back here and, fight the armada of death and destruction here. Alright, so starting, they're pissed off. Boarding pods have now launched. I'm still paused.
Pod launched.
That's
Stop
good.
your attack immediately. You will now suffer the consequences. This is Sector Security. Comms channel open. Reporting a criminal
Hard
offense.
was me. Sorry. Oh god. And see, I'm boosting, so that's what's using all my shields. I'm trying to actually get out of his range. Launch some more flares. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to get away from these guys. I knew it. I knew these katanas would be on them. I just had to hope that maybe the Earthling has enough to withstand these normal shots, because I'm outside the Asgard's firing thing. I'm just non-stop firing chaff now.
Get out of here.
I'm trying, man. Believe me, I would love nothing better than to get out of here. It would be fantastic. I would be ecstatic. Alright, so I think I'm out right now. I've only got Corvettes chasing me, but if they... Oh. Deploy chaff.
Danger.
Yeah. Really?
Incoming missile.
Oh. I got a missile boat on my ass, obviously. And those missiles are absolutely going at my engine.
Incoming missile.
Which they've taken. They just took one, at least two of them out. They took out two.
Incoming danger.
Yep, I got it. No way I'm gonna make this. So I'm gonna have to redo this because there were just too many Corvette interceptors on the other side. I mean, I suppose I could do something like this, like,
Danger.
now they're starting to damage my hull. Yeah, my engines are completely gone. I'm just a sitting duck, literally. I mean, this is a pretty Captain Obvious outcome. So what I could do, though, is see how efficient the boarding curve was. Just, okay, so I lost 5 veterans. I wouldn't even do this anyways. I mean, 5 of the veterans, 20 guys, that's pretty bad. And all these dudes on me. This is really bad. There's just no even remote possible way. And how you would know that this would happen, I knew coming in because I could see there was Corvettes on the other side of them, and these are the guys that are going to get you spouses and katanas. Xenon. Oh, Xenon.
Danger. Incoming missile.
Check. I'm gonna let it pull me out by this one here. I'm literally the only person on the ship too, which is pretty cool. Fighters on me.
Ejecting.
Yeah, I thought for sure.
Emergency eject successful.
Sure I had that.
That's pretty hilarious. You can go into
It's a
Seta in your
terrible
spacesuit.
shame to lose such a unique vessel. If you would allow me, I can send drones into the deepest recesses of its wreckage to recover that rather unique power core.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
You're cooked.
I'm just gonna watch and see what happens with the Asgard here.
Did you rather than that?
What are they freaking out about, man?
You're in trouble
Laser
now.
towers?
Try a bit harder.
Who's that dude? Like the other guy.
Spacesuit.
Deep space.
They fighting each other?
You're finished.
Oh, they're going after the laser tower. Wow. That's some pretty hellified maneuvering for laser tower guys.
Asgard.
He's still being boarded. It's funny though because I can't see the boarding window to know how bad I'm about to lose. Yeah, I might just keep him if I pull this off because apparently Bozo is like, yeah, no problem, man. I can pick this ship up. Laser towers apparently don't like spacesuits. Yeah. Wonder. It'd be. I'm gonna laugh if I somehow pull the Asgard off. I mean, if I select my spacesuit and then him, can I do it? No. What if I go like that?
Spacesuit.
and like that?
Katana. Gian. Asgard.
I just can't see the boarding operation. It'd be too funny though if I'm able to take it. Yep, see, we're all friends.
Preparing for breach.
Yep,
Sit rep.
there's the green. Okay, like any second now they're gonna initiate them getting killed. I mean, boarding the ship. Oh, the window licker is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Dude, you better escape. I absolutely do not trust you. What a moron. He's taking shield damage because he's flying over the damn power plant. Oh. Like, yeah, just go over here and just chill. Kind of funny I can't see. I can go off the information of his crew. Kind of. Yeah, I won't be able to see the boarding operation though. I'll just see dudes dying, I think. This dude's absolutely gonna Rambo the living daylights on my guys. What's his name? Her name, Carolyn Turov, the Supermarine.
Go. Move it.
Let's get killed.
It's too risky to engage.
Yeah, it is, really.
Tell
I
them to
mean,
fall back.
yep. I'm with you,
Fall
buddy.
back. We're pushing through.
Alright.
Hold some
Yeah,
resistance.
no, you guys are pushing through, alright? Like,
We're
no,
taking
you've not
heavy
killed
losses.
anyone.
Come on, baby.
Okay, that's how fast they managed to kill my dudes off, and I don't think I killed a single one of their dudes. Double check that. Yep, didn't even kill one of their guys. Not one dude died. That gives you an idea of just how insanely ridiculous the boarding operation is against an Asgard. Like, it's really bad. I'm almost out of oxygen. Alright, I'm just gonna ult F4 out, but gaming to you guys, and I'll be on probably a little bit later.